Hi. Hello, welcome to a special edition of Knock Knock Hi. What should we call this? Like a slice of life with the Glaucomfleckens.
Knock knock life.
Knock 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 life.
No.
Knock knock. I don't know.
I don't
But occasionally we'll do a little bonus episodes. Sometimes I'll be talking about like eyeball stuff or current events in medicine. And sometimes we'll talk about our life, give you a little sneak peek into what it's like at the Glaucomflecken household. And so that's what we're going to do today. We have a very special guest. She is 8 years old. What name do you want us to call you?
Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo. Her name is Scooby Doo. As you all probably know, we've talked about this before. We are very careful about privacy in the Glaucomflecken household, and I've actually featured Scooby Doo here. She's been in a couple of videos. Do you remember recording a video with me?
Yep.
What did you do?
Well, one of them was where I was pretending to have a splinter in my hand.
Yeah, you had a splinter removed,
Yes.
and then and you received a very large medical bill.
Yeah, and then I also remember that one of my stuffies got hurt. Like there was a
Yeah, that's a deep cut right there. Unicorn
Yeah.
puppy. That was the animal we
No,
used.
it was called Unicorn Big Puppy.
Oh, unicorn big puppy. Yeah, that was like probably one of the first 10 or 20 videos I ever did before all the characters and everything. And so do you like my TikToks?
Yes,
Do you think I'm funny?
sometimes.
I'm trying to as they get older, uh, it'll become more challenging, I think, for me to still seem funny to my children. So I'm trying to make that last as long as possible. Do you get any of my jokes in my videos?
No,
No. So why do you think it's funny?
maybe because it's your voice.
I have a funny voice sometimes.
Yeah,
Some of the characters sound kind of funny.
yeah.
Which one's your favorite character?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Or the kittyologist.
Oh,
Yeah, who's the kittyologist?
The kittyologist.
Yeah, who is he?
The
What is
kittyologist.
What does he do?
He's a kid doctor.
A kid doctor.
yeah, pediatrician.
No, it's called a kid
She-
doctor.
Scooby Doo here coined the term kittyologist, which I really like. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good. You're pretty funny sometimes too. Do you think you're as funny as Daddy?
I'm way funnier than him.
Do you want to be a Glaucomflecken star when you grow up?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
What else do you want to be when you grow up? Do you know yet? It's hard to answer. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up yet even.
But you're already on.
I know. I'm already things. I've never been able to answer that question.
I got a question for you.
What?
What is it like whenever I'm like filming my skits?
I'm always bored.
You're bored? Why?
Because there's no one else to play with.
Oh, yeah.
Milo usually gets tired when I play with him.
I'm just kind of in here by myself, recording things, saying funny things.
You're technically lonely in here.
I'm kind of lonely. Yeah. I should get you to help me more often.
Yeah.
You can organize my props. Would you like to do that?
No.
No,
You have too many props. Remember that prop box?
Yeah, but if you organize his props, you can take back the ones that he stole from your toy box.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'm going to take 50 of them back that you stole.
That was a lot.
Which ones?
First of all, the unicorn.
The unicorn headband? Yeah.
I did take that from you. I've had that for quite some time. I actually have
Yes.
like 3 of them.
I was
Somehow you ended up with 3 unicorn headbands.
Oh, that's because one time at your speech at the questions I said that you took my unicorn headband and then someone behind me gave their unicorn headband.
I remember that. That was where was
That
that?
was in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to Australia and I spoke at the Australian Society of Infectious Disease meeting, and a lot of people showed up in unicorn headbands.
That was pretty funny, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing that Daddy does?
Well, first of all, no one was dressed up as Jonathan.
That's true. It's hard to dress up as Jonathan because he's so magical.
Okay, first of all, you have to have brown eyes and you have to have staring eyes. Then your mouth has to have a straight line at the end of it.
Mhm.
And you look right into the person's eyes.
And then what?
You give them the death stare.
And then what? What does Jonathan do next?
He runs off from the police and he nods.
From the police?
Jonathan is not a criminal.
Yes, he is. He stole apples from the store because he needed to feed his baby goat.
This is getting weird.
This is where I get all my storylines, everyone. You're hearing it right from the source. I have to make actually that could actually fit into the rural medicine storyline. I could have somebody steal apples to feed Texaco Mike's goat.
Remember, it's a baby goat.
Oh, a baby goat.
He eats a million, 500,000 trillion, quadrillion, quadrillion apples.
Oh my goodness. Hey, so you're on our podcast right now. What do you think that we usually talk about on our podcast?
Boring taxes.
Boring taxes. Thankfully, this is not a taxes podcast.
Good.
That would be really boring.
Wait, what are taxes?
How should I know?
Well, guess. What do you think they are?
Money bills.
That's
money.
kind of true.
Yeah. It's bills.
Bills on your money.
Bills on your money. That's right. And not bad. All right. What is a podcast?
It's where somebody talks about their life and just what's going on. It depends on what you talk about. Like something for someone to listen to.
Do you listen to any podcasts?
No.
Never?
No.
Is Bluey a podcast?
No.
Maybe it should be. It's a free idea to the makers of Bluey. They probably don't need my help, though.
Even you guys like Bluey.
I do.
Yeah, Bluey's pretty funny. It's true.
My favorite character is Bingo.
Yeah, because Bingo is the little one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the world of medicine.
Uh-oh.
So I'm a doctor.
Yes, an eyeball doctor.
An eyeball doctor.
Yes, I bet that is called the ophthalmologist.
Do you know how to spell ophthalmology?
EYE space DOCTER.
TOR, doctor. And that's eye doctor. That's you spelled ophthalmology just like an emergency physician. Well done. That's pretty good.
What? What's that?
Knowing what I do as an eye doctor, do you think you would want to be an eye doctor? Does it seem fun?
No. All you do is sit all day.
Well, what do you think he does? What does an eye doctor do?
Gives cataracts to 60-year-old people.
I don't give them. I don't induce cataract. I do remove them though. As a good
It's an important
good guess though.
distinction.
Very very important difference.
Do you have any questions for us? What do you wonder about?
Who is your favorite child?
My favorite child is whichever one is doing what I asked
All right,
at the
boys.
moment.
All right, boys. Put her up to the lie detector test.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to our producers, who's just talking to.
No, I'm talking to the CEO of Mothers and Fathers.
Oh. Is that what you're going to be when you grow up?
Yes.
What other questions?
I'm going to sue you guys
What? What for?
Man,
for not telling us your favorite child. And it
Oh.
has to be me.
what do you even know? Where'd you hear about suing people? What on earth? Where do you learn these things? You learn about taxes, money bills.
Suing people.
What does that mean to sue somebody?
Put them in jail.
Okay, not quite. It's another money bill. I'll tell that.
No,
I'll say
it's
that.
not.
It kind of is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you sue
Not
someone.
doing what you told them to.
Not yeah, and then you.
So that
yeah.
means you have to sue me all the time, right?
I think we'll do a longer lesson on lawsuits at some point later in in our childhood.
Suing people, that's how grown-ups fight.
Uh-oh,
In,
gotta
in
get away
America,
from you
in
two.
America,
Gotta
that's how
get away
grown-ups
from
fight.
you two now.
What other questions do you have, child?
Well, first of all, I am a grown-up. A professional grown-up, not a
professional.
child.
Okay.
Be respectful of me,
But your name is
please.
Scooby Doo.
Yes.
Okay. Just check.
And I like a dog treats. And cookies, too.
Other questions?
Wait, I have a question for me. What or for whoever's listening. Is Scooby Doo pink or blue? I don't know.
Neither.
What? I thought he was pink. Oh well. Questions for you guys. What are you feeling when you record?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's fun. It feels fun.
I find it fun, also a little stressful
Uh-oh.
because you got to make it good. We got to have. You may not know this, but your dad and your mom are both introverts. Do you know what that means?
No.
Do you want to explain to her what an introvert is?
An introvert is somebody who gets energy by being alone. And they like other people and they like to hang out with other people, but when they do that, they have to take some alone time to recharge.
So am I an extrovert?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very extroverted. You get energy from being around people and talking to people.
And I get sad when I'm alone.
That's true.
That's right. And so as an introvert, it's sometimes hard to make small talk. And that's something that I also have to do a lot as a doctor.
But I think it's interesting. I like to hear what everyone has to say because I'm really curious person. So I like to ask questions and to hear what they have to say. So I think it's fun. Do you think you're a curious person?
Calculating. Sorry, slow Wi-Fi.
Okay. I'm going to take that as a no.
I might be.
Hey, who do you think, between you and your sister, who do you think is more like mommy and who do you think is more like daddy? Or are you both?
Well,
kind of a mix?
I look more like mommy, but I act more like daddy. And then my sister looks more like daddy. Brown, black hair, kind of. Although she doesn't have white hair.
That got me.
I think I missed. Did I miss the joke?
You were not paying attention. She said her sister looks more like you because of the coloring, right?
Yeah.
Brown eyes, brown hair. And she goes, although she doesn't have white hair.
Oh. Oh man. Here's a question.
Oh wait, but
Here's a question for you, Scooby Doo. Am I old?
I can't answer that because if I call you old, then I'm also calling mommy old.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Because mommy is a year older than me.
it's true. That's a very diplomatic answer.
Although you have white hair, but she doesn't. So
It's
that's
true.
Kind of hard. But Milo also has white hair.
Yeah, but that's not from being old. That's just what his hair is.
Yeah.
What else do you think? So I make these videos where I dress up as in funny characters, and we do this podcast. What else should we do with Glaucomflecken? What do you think?
You should add Milo in your podcasts and TikToks. Milo should be Jonathan's servant.
It's like a sub Jonathan.
Yes.
I don't think Milo, and Milo's our dog, by the way, a rescued standard poodle who
He is right under the office
he's
desk.
right down there. He's a big tall dog with gangly legs, very much like me, curly hair, brown hair, curly hair.
Brown and white.
Hey, I think he looks more like me than either of you two girls.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
Milo is in this room right now. He is under the desk.
But I don't think that he would be a great addition to the podcast. He doesn't do much other than bark.
Well, another thing you two have in common is that he sleeps most of the time.
I sleep an appropriate amount for an ophthalmologist. I will say that. I love a good nap. I think that's one feature, Scooby Doo, that you should know about people that go through medical training and medical education. We have the ability to sleep at any moment for a indeterminate amount of time.
Does that count your snoring too?
No, but that's also part of sleeping. But it's just a feature. You've noticed that, right? I can
Well,
pretty much.
That you snore? Yeah.
No.
Yes, I have.
Well, you sleep a lot and you snore very loudly, so
I do not. I'm not that loud of a
what
snorer.
you do?
You know, of the three of us, she and I are most qualified to judge that.
You know, we're gonna get everybody like sending messages. Hey, you should. Do you
Yeah.
have sleep apnea?
Right.
And by the way,
No, he doesn't. He's done sleep studies.
not for that, because I had a cardiac arrest. That's why I did the sleep study. But I'm okay, everyone. Just a good old fashioned snorer, I suppose.
Don't talk about your cardiac arrest.
Oh, that you don't want to talk about that, huh?
No,
Okay, we won't talk about that one.
you better not.
Any parting words, Scooby Doo? Anything else you
what-
want to say before we wrap this up?
What? What's your favorite colors?
Favorite colors. My favorite color is blue.
Mine is green.
You both.
What is yours?
You both disobeyed orange.
Orange is now your favorite color? It
Yes,
changes all the time.
it changes every week.
I think orange might be the worst color.
What?
Yes, I am fully against orange.
Green is the
You know
worst
that
color.
orange is one of your brand colors.
Yeah, we got like 25 brand colors. There's so many.
There's only 3. Wait, what's a brand color?
Yeah, that's right. You don't even you're just stirring the pot over here, pot stir. All right. Well,
Wait, one more question. Scooby Doo. Who do you think is funnier, me or Daddy?
Milo.
That's not an option.
diplomatic answer right there. And that's that's probably
Wait, I got some more questions.
Oh.
okay.
Who is your favorite character in your TikToks?
It changes.
I would say mommy.
Mommy was a good one. I like the neurologist. Do you like the neurologist with the tall hair and the big glasses?
I like the kittyologist.
And the pediatrician. That's a good one.
Kittyologist!
What other questions do you have?
You got one more. One more question.
Who has the most hair?
Who has the most hair?
I think it's Daddy because he has a mustache, a beard that has white hair on it, and
hair on my head.
And that also has white hair on it.
And my hair grows really fast.
And he also has, and his eyebrows also has some white hair on it too.
I got white hair everywhere. Why do you think is giving me that white hair?
Because you are growing white hair.
You know what though? Daddy is getting less and less hair all the time.
Very slowly.
Yeah, he's going to go bald soon.
Not soon. I hope. All right. I don't like where this is going, so let's wrap this up. Thank you for joining us, Scooby Doo. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Yep.
And thank you to our producers, and thank you all for listening.
I sounded like a dolphin.
It's where. Until next time, everyone. Thank you.
Knock, knock. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching the episode. You can find more on that playlist over there. If you prefer to listen, or you just had your eyes dilated, you can binge full episodes wherever you get your podcasts. Or join the party over on Patreon, where you get early access episodes, hang out with us, get lots of exclusive bonus content. Help you subscribe, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think.